Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program RP-0. We are continuing our Extra Life 2018 recap. If you remember, in our last episode, the resupply pod for Rosalina Memorial Station experienced a last-minute engine failure, causing it to crash into the surface and be a total loss. So our crew here out at Rosalina, after having weighed their options for a probably all of 4 or 5 minutes, has decided that they are going to go ahead and evacuate the station and retreat to Tremonia Station in low lunar orbit. So we'll go about getting the crew out of the lab itself and into the Lunar Uber 2, which just needs to have its life support functionality turned back on. Yeah, this is our wrecked vehicle. A couple hundred meters away. We'll detonate the core, although that was probably a bad decision. I could have had a Kerbal run out here and attach all of these parts to it and then detonate it, and it would have made our cleanup effort all that much easier. Anyway, our scientists have decided that going down the ladder head first is obviously the correct way of doing things. As they exit the lab, they still leave a lot of data unresearched, although they did transmit in their last batch before leaving the station. They will just be leaving the rest of the data there. They'll have to get a supply pod here to the station to top off life support. We'll also have to bring another one out to Tremonia to bring some fuel reserves so that we can actually refuel the Lunar Uber 2. Tremonia is actually empty as far as fuel reserves. There's enough up there in the Nemo, the Earth Moon taxi craft, to bring them back to KP station in low Earth orbit, so that they will be able to return home, hopefully without further incident or engine failures. But getting another crew, or getting this crew back down to the surface, is going to take a few more flights, a few more missions that unfortunately, or I guess I should say fortunately, we didn't get to here on the Extra Life live stream. This is, we had enough of the kind of mundane normal things and wanted to proceed on with actual missions instead of just being held up with routine in the mundane. Anyway, so we will top off what fuel we can, maybe take a little more life support with us. So we'll have to run our connection pipe here, and then we'll take what fuel we can from Rosalina Memorial Station. It's not really going to need it, although I would appreciate the extra bumper space in our fuel reserves for Ascent, because, well, we're going to have to make a plane change if we want to make this Ascent right now, which is absolutely what we need to do. They've got a, I don't know, 30 more days or so of life support down here, but I'd like to not run it to empty if at all possible, just in case we need to, I don't know, that's like emergency reserves. Anyway, and our new super method of disconnecting the pipe is to just remove the box. Anyway, I'm going to turn you now over to Old Me Live. Alright, you can get back in now. We're ready to go. Grab. Alright, let's go do a rendezvous. That kick is probably the sound of the connector locking into place. Makes sense. Up to $4,000. That should be well more than enough to make this ridiculous off-plane transfer. We need to be going that way. That's to the 270. But really, it looks like if we fly straight to the 270 and make the correction out here, we should be good to go. Alright, Rosalina Memorial Station. It's been cool. Quick saving, and remember, bottom tank is locked. Yes, we're going to try to save that for docking should we need it. RCS to arm. And 3, 2, 1, go. Are you seriously going to control with signal delay? Seriously? We're gonna do the signal delay thing today? Gear? Okay, maybe. Whatever works for you, man. Not your first time getting the same two vehicles within render range of each other. Does it become a rendezvous? Rendezvous. I get it. Alright, and out of render range of Rosalina Station, so our frame rate will return to something normal. How about that? Look, your dad jokes are terrible. I think they're... Oh, that makes so much sense. Damn it. By the way, the nominal docking balance is with only the large tanks containing fuel, everything else empty. Excellent. That was a cultured dad joke. Yes. Is there such a thing? Cat, I see your message in Discord, and I will get back to you. Well, soonish. Soon to soon-ish with that. Alright, climb, baby, climb. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, those tanks are empty. And basically, if we run dry, we're going to empty the butt tank into the mains. Well, really, we're going to empty everything into these mains. Per Dockie's instructions. Or per Wookiee's instructions for docking. Oh my god! Who am I? Yeah, so it's already giving us a little indicator here. Dockie's instructions for Wooking. You know, fair? Maybe? Oh. It's only gonna get worse. It's... Oh, it's gonna get so much worse. Come on, KSP, catch up. There you go. Good job. You think better? Alright then. As long as y'all are entertained, I am a happy camper. Come on, Apoepsis. Probably don't need to be burning 5 engines anymore at 5.71 TWR. You know, whatever. As long as we get there. In a timely fashion. We're going to need to catch up to the station. So maybe we'll just kill it there. Use a little RCS, see if we can't blend that in a little bit, because we're going to need to come in underneath its orbit to make this into a thing. You know, we should probably be using Mech Jeb for this. There we go. RCS to disarm. Mappy view. And let's see if we can just pump all of our fuel into our laterals, because it's convenienter. Come on, KSP, let's go. Okay, good. Those are empty. Lock you open. Lock you open. Can you open? We totally needed to bring another fuel truck out to Tremonia for the next run of stuff and things to go there. One thirsty boy. Reminds me of my all-night engine swap when I said to my friend, hold on a second, I need to plug in my clone. That should be all fuels' accounted fors, I assume, because Wookiee builds things correctly, and I forget to unlock the life support. You know, talented. Just plain old talented. Alright, we are operating with no reserve. Another time we were trying to stay up late doing something, and we were talking about going to Sheets to get some Red Bulls. Sheets. Oh, I would like that node back, please, and thank you. Whoa, come on. Dang it. Add maneuver. Ooh. That is tasty expensive. And it ain't done yet. Does that? No, that doesn't even put us in orbit. I'm dumb. Why did I do that from that view? Oh, come on. Let's go a little bit under the orbit, if and you please. And thank you. I was trying to ask whether it was the physical activity or the drink itself that would help us wake up. I actually ask. Is it actually the act of going to cheese that would prevent the energy tiredness with the drink? For some reason my brain decided to say energy about 6 words too early. Oh, it gets really funny when, like, you're still thinking at, I don't know, normal pace, but, like, nothing else wants to cooperate. That's exactly what's going to happen to me. Alright, 10 minutes out from the bird. Says it'll take 39 seconds. I don't believe that for a second because we've deactivated an engine. But only one. Oh yeah, this helps when you turn RCS on. Waka waka. Base to maneuver node, please. Let's give this just a test pulse. Yeah, 47 seconds. Okay. That's good enough. I feel like that's me all the time. Oh, ran a little past where I wanted to be. Ullage, ignition. Could just correct for this in high thrust mode. So why the hell not? Alright, we'll just keep an eye on that relative inclination, make sure our orbit goes positive. There's so many things to keep track of. All this stuff and things. And extra 40%, why not? Let's just go, 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 go. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cut it. Yeah. Back to high thrust mode. Actually, really, we could go to min thrust mode and still have a very positive Tweedubber. Alright, we can still bring down this relative inclination. I should probably angle into a thing. The origin of Waka Waka? Fozzie Bear. Obviously. Alright, we're going to wait until we get around to our new descending node before we make any further touch-ups on this. You use the clicky buttons for action groups, or for our benefit because you forgot the number? A little of both. I don't know, it's nice to have that cool physical representation of the thing, I guess. Hmm. I don't want to be in target relative, I want to be in orbit relative. Face here. Burn opposite. Done. RCS to disarm. Hooah! Alright, let's play the time warp jingle. Let's do the time warp again, because that pun has never been used before. Alright, looks like next orbit. If KSP ever decides that it wants to do anything right, dee-doo-da-dee-doo. By the way, if you hit action group 0, it shuts down the asterisk and may give you throttleable control RCS to 4. Interesting. Okay. I really wish it wouldn't do this. So maybe we just do this manually, because it says our separation is already 18.57 kilometers. So I think we'll just try to touch this up on our own, because I don't know if I can do this otherwise. Oh, yeah, I can just look at time to node. Stupid. Alright. 1 minute out. Let's get fired into prograde. RCS to arm. Oh. Flatten it out. Come on now. You can do it. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright. That was awesome. Why does everything go so smooth? It never goes this smooth. 285 meters match velocities at closest approach. 11.4 meter per second correction. Oh, we're totally doing this on RCS. Let's hit action group. Let's go here. Action group 0. And we'll arm RCS when we're approaching the station. Even if they're not throttleable, I think we can do this. Node is in 1 hour. How's our charge? Perfect. I guess we hit render range. I'm not sure my adrenaline is going. I mean, maybe. Maybe there's not much else fueling me at this point besides sugar and dreams. Map view, yep. There she is. We're just going to leave it in time warp until we're good and close. Like right about now. 20 seconds. RCS to arm. Retract. Retract. Oh, there's the node. Come on. Nope. Yeah, those RCS ports are sure throttleable. That's pretty awesome. Alright, let's switch back to target relative. That is awesome. It totally works, Wook. Hooah. Alright, and now docking. Woohoo! I know, it's the most fun thing we've done in the last, like, 4 hours, yeah? How long we've been going? 4 hours and 6 minutes, almost to the button. Hooah. Don't forget to use it for final approach. It would suck to forget to throttle down, be unable to press N to brake. Really? I'll say the translational controls should still work. Yeah, they totally do. That's N key. Which I have to remember is about half as effective as the H key. Alright, are we even coming in on the correct side? That is target. Indeed. We are. Huh. Much butter. So smooth. Wow. Alright, we just gotta dodge some solar panels. And bring ourselves in all nice and smooth like. Right. So this will be interesting. We'll just bring ourselves in nice and close. Very dock. Much RCS. Many smooth. Throttle RCS function of Mech Jeb smart RCS settings. Ah. Yes. Oh, this thing just flies so beautifully, Wook. It is such a dream. Say, Ash, I have looked through their config files, but I've been unable to get them to load. But honestly, I have not had a chance to play KSP since last week's live show very much, other than like an hour today before this. Which turned out pretty badly if you saw the first hour. Must be a US station. I'll say I do like the way this looks a lot more. It's weird to think that maybe I built these antennas gonna poke things. Deactivate. There's an action group for this, isn't there, Wookie? Here I am, screwing it all up. Alright. Action group 6. Alright, I know I'm off axis a little bit. I just want to stop, collaborate, and listen. Bump, 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 bump. Alright, and yep. And wiggle with it. The generation gap personified. Whoa. Hey there, buddy. What are we doing here? We're being flown badly. That's what we're doing. Extra bad. We'll just nudge this thing out of orbit while we're at it. Thank you. Beautiful docking. Oh, only like 4 bumps. Alright, what did I miss in chat? You're actually the most dedicated RSS RORP YouTuber. You've been maintaining the same series for so long. Hope to be here when this hits 1,000 episodes mark, and you don't waste your time and resources on a different series, which is also great. We may yet see the 1,000 episode marker. This one has better balance than the tall one because it's got the side tanks and pretty much positioned at the COM. Yep. This thing flies just amazingly. Mad props. And with the crew safe, at least for now, and well, we'll figure out what to do with them later. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it, and I will see all of you in the next one. So until then, see you later.